Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Hunter McCullough, I'm Ryan Heff. Appreciate you taking the time to watch us here on Northern News. Now happy to be back too.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on here these past couple of days or so. I know you took a PTO day. We're going to talk about that in a second. And then we were just in Northwest Wisconsin as well for a whole day of just fun and frivolity and getting to meet a bunch of folks out there. I don't know what that word means, but probably something a little nefarious. But anyway, it was a great day. We got to meet a ton of awesome people. We saw some people that we've met before as well. And it was just a great day of experiencing all that Northwest Wisconsin has to offer there, Ryan.
Yeah, really awesome area. A lot of awesome people there too. Got to hang out in Iron River as well. The pizza parlor there in town too for lunch, which was super tasty.
Super good pizza. Oh my gosh, and cheap prices, everything. I mean, it was just a great time. So those are all going to be 3 separate blindfolds that we filmed and coming to a town near you very soon. So the next 3 weeks, look out for our kind of series going out to Northwest Wisconsin.
Yeah, Northern Life hits the Badger State. Certainly a lot of fun. I'm happy to be back here at the desk. And so coming up on today's show, with the first half of the year now in the books, we'll hear how you can set goals for yourself before the end of 2026. Plus, even though Christmas is 5 months away, we are going to get a first look at the toys that could be on your kid or your grandkid's wish list.
Don't even remind me, 5 months away. That's just, summer's flying by, man. I'm excited for fall and cooler temperatures and all that stuff. I love that with the seasons, but just let's stay in summer a little longer. You know, I love that. I love that.
And the thing, too, is Mary and I were walking through Costco the other day, and it just didn't even hit me that there was this huge skeleton, decoration that you can buy. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I was like, wait a minute, it's like June or July, but the more the merrier, I guess, when it comes to getting things done early.
'Tis the season. Somebody's buying it out there.
Yeah, so someone's putting it in their cart.
Yep, they're doing it right, I guess. But until then, Ryan, I know, like I said, you took a PTO day. You were off doing your bachelor party.
Yeah, I know.
Super cool. How was that, man?
It was awesome. So Mary was down in Nashville, and then I was down in Ventura, Iowa, getting to celebrate with that wonderful group here. And another thing, too, I think it was about, a little more than 24 hours before we were supposed to head out. We were actually originally supposed to be hanging out in Danbury, Wisconsin for the party, and my 2 buddies were like, hey, it's going to be probably kind of hard to get outside due to all the wildfire smoke. So the 2 of them, along with the entire group, got together. Fortunately, there was a free cancellation, so then we went down to Ventura, Iowa, where the air was a little bit cleaner, and so we got to golf. We got to make that awesome big meal together and just have a really, really great time, and my heart is very full.
Amen. It was still pretty hot, though, down there,
It was
right?
super hot. Yeah. I got to see all sorts of corn, too, so shout out Iowa and all your corn.
You need a good day or a good weekend with the bros every once in a while. You know, everyone getting together, and I know you guys did a lot of talking, which is really, really cool.
we spent like 2 hours just talking about how much we love each other and like how much we mean to each other. And the first times we met one another, so got a little emotional.
So, I bet, seriously.
Yeah, but then we hopped in the car, went to the casino, went to Diamond Joe Casino, and lost some money the first day, made it back the second day. So. Fortunately, had enough gas money to get back.
So your heart is full right now, and maybe not your wallet.
Wallet's just doing okay. Better than the first day.
Sure. Okay. I'm glad you had fun, man. It was a great time, and now Marriage City coming up next.
Now the wedding's right around the corner, so I got another big thing. Here's a big thing that's been on social media lately: an unusual-looking raccoon nicknamed Jimothy, winning hearts across the country and the internet for his short, round body. Jimothy has become a local celebrity in Seattle's Ballard neighborhood and likely has a rare congenital spine condition. And so far, everyone seems to be giving Jimothy the space he needs to thrive as a wild animal, despite the fame. So even so, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife reminding fans out there to keep a safe distance and to leave him alone.
That's important. Yeah, give him his space, that's for sure. He looks like if you told like a 4-year-old kid to draw a raccoon. What would that raccoon look like? I think that's what it would look like.
Funny enough, when we were on our way to Northwest Wisconsin, our director Shania was talking about Jimothy. I had seen him. Hunter had not yet. So I was like, imagine like Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc., except as a raccoon and with 4 legs.
Yeah. I'm like, that's terrifying, first off. I don't want to imagine that, but I guess he's kind of cute in a way.
He's still cute.
Yeah, he's a cute little thing. But the way you said it, that was perfect. The image in my head was exactly basically what the image on the screen was.
I think we're making the right things famous nowadays.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Jimothy. Hope you're doing well. In other news, do you think men are worse at multitasking?
That's what everyone tells me.
I am terrible at multitasking, but a new study says not so fast. Researchers found men and women performed about the same while juggling multiple tasks. However, men were much more likely to stop responding to conversation. Researchers say that silence can make it seem like men are struggling more with multitasking. even when they're keeping up just as well on everything else.
See, we can keep up with the best of them. We might not conversate while we're doing it, but we can do it. You know?
I can't multitask. I'm doing one thing, and then even on the couch while we're watching TV, we might be working on something else, me and Mary, and so I'm like, I got to do one thing at a time. Meanwhile, Mary has 6 different things going on. She's doing it all awesome and all the same.
How is she able to organize everything in her
head?
And that's fathoms.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It is something about my head though that I go, I got to focus on this one thing, get that done, and then I can do this next thing.
Which is okay too.
Yeah,
if you're not able to do all that, that's not the worst thing in the world, as long as the things get done eventually. I don't know. It's crazy times out there.
So we can only do this show, one story at a time.
Yes, exactly. Jeez.
Well, let's talk about the FIFA World Cup. Big congratulations to Spain for winning the World Cup. And, it didn't just bring fans to host cities. It also gave singles out there a chance to make a connection. Hey. It sounds like dating apps like Tinder and Bumble reported an increase in activity during the tournament, with more people attending watch parties and matching with international visitors. And apparently down in Atlanta, some singles say the World Cup created the perfect atmosphere to meet somebody new.
Dude, I'm saying, man, there's a lot of people kicking the goals and, getting it on. And okay. I think there's going to be a big soccer baby boom coming up. We'll have to see. Right here in America, a lot of kids being pushed out. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I know what you're saying, but I'm hoping everybody's out there is having a good time.
Yeah, have a good time. If it feels good, do it.
Hopefully everybody made it back to their home safely.
Yes.
Before I head to break, a trip to a museum or a theater could slow your aging. Another study in England found that people who regularly went to a museum, a theater, or art gallery had a physiological age 3 years younger than people who didn't. Includes better blood pressure, better cholesterol, but the study's authors note that people more engaged with culture tend to also be wealthier and have better overall health.
You're very good at the culture thing, right? I'm not as good. I need to get better at that, the theater and all that stuff.
I don't know about the wealth, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Coming up, a Wisconsin man celebrated for achieving an amazing goal. We'll be right back.
Well, we were just talking about how fast this year has gone already, and if the first 6 months flew by while your goals for 2026 got pushed to the back burner, well, you're probably not the only one.
Yeah, a lot of things on the plate. Michael Yoshida explaining how to do a realistic reset.
Just like that, we're at the midpoint of 2026.
It's halftime, right? What needs to change?
Author and leadership coach Greg Vanerick says now is the perfect time to do a mid-year review and reset of your personal goals.
A lot of us are exhausted. There's AI and all the changes and a tough job market. So I think it's important to actually take back our life, not give it away to all the stress.
It's a chance to step back and get clear on what's working in your life and what isn't. Vanerick says it's not just about progress or metrics, it's about noticing patterns, good and bad, deciding what to do next, and spotting where you may be drifting.
Being carried along by the currents of where your workplace takes you, of what your boss wants? Are there signs where you're becoming complacent or you're settling?
That review can reveal the traps we fall into: negative self-talk, overthinking the past or future, or doubting what's possible in our relationships, work, and life. Vanerick says keep it simple. Find a quiet place, give yourself time to reflect, and be honest about where you're having success and where you aren't. Don't build a massive to-do list. Stay big picture. Notice what gives you energy, what drains it, and choose a small shift you can make now. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect.
The point is, come back home to yourself and what matters, and then focus on what can I do about it.
I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
I think it's good to just kind of stop and say, okay, what is overwhelming me right now? What can I control and what can't I control?
It's very important for mental health and figuring out what exactly is going on. I find also procrastination motivates me. I don't know if that's a lot of people out there, but you push to the very end of the deadline and it's like, oh my gosh, I got to do this. Doesn't mean it's going to be the best job on the planet, but I'm going to do it eventually because of that procrastination. I don't know.
And I think, getting this wedding all put together, it's like, 8 months ago we were like, oh, let's get it done now so we don't have so much stress at the end. It's like, I feel like we did a lot of things, but now it's like there's so much on the plate where you get exhausted with that, and then you got to go to work, and then you got to do all these other things and keep up with your connections and friendships, and it's a lot.
Especially something like a wedding. I bet there's no amount of stuff you can do beforehand to where it's, no matter what, it's going to be stressful.
Yeah, you're probably not going to feel fully prepared.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's once it happens, it's going to be the best thing in the world, and it's going to go great. You know, that's how it's going to go.
And in anything, we're doing the best that we can out
there.
So hopefully everybody's out there giving themselves a little bit of a break.
Amen.
Try not to be so perfect. Perfect. Well, when it comes to goals, a Wisconsin man has changed his life for the better by losing more than 135 pounds, and his transformation has even earned him special recognition in the state.
Oh my gosh, yeah. JDS McGee spoke with Kenneth Johnson about his impressive weight loss journey.
I feel blessed.
A 14-month transformation. Kenneth Johnson has lost more than 135 pounds thanks to a nonprofit weight loss support program called Take Off Pounds Sensibly.
When you had bad times, I mean, they're there to support you. The easiest thing is find something that works for you. For me, it was to count the calories.
He says the change did more than transform his health. It changed the way he feels every day.
You can just move around, you feel better. I used to have 4 inhalers. I don't know where they are.
TOPS has been fighting obesity since its founding in 1948, with tens of thousands of members in chapters throughout the U.S. and Canada. Johnson says having people to encourage him made all the difference.
There ain't no doubt about it that it helped an awful lot.
The weight loss also earned him the title of Wisconsin's 2025 TOPS King, meaning he lost more weight than any other male TOPS member in Wisconsin. But Johnson says the recognition was never what drove him.
I appreciate it, and I'm happy, but it was to get healthier for myself, son, hopefully last, and be able to do something with my grandkids as they grow up.
He hopes his story encourages others to take that first step towards a healthier lifestyle.
Don't give up. that sounds pretty simple, but it takes change to make change. If you don't change nothing, you ain't don't expect change in your life.
Oh, cool. Congratulations to you, Kenneth. I mean, I feel like all of us want to change something about ourselves, and we go, oh, it might be too big of a thing, and I don't even know where to start. But it is like a dedicated, everyday type of thing to make those changes like that happen.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of the word like diet or something like that, because it's like that seems to me like a temporary thing.
Yeah.
It's got to be like a lifestyle thing
Right.
that you got to change. I've talked with a lot of different. Obviously, I'm a bigger dude, talked with a lot of different people, and just it's a mindset that you got to get into where it's a lifestyle change. You're gonna fail. You're gonna go through these times
There's
where
time
it's
to
not
slip
working.
up. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But you got to just not be so hard on yourself. Change it, and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Goes back to our mid-year reset that we were
Yes.
talking about earlier.
Amen.
And before we head to break, here's some intriguing business and entertainment news. I know you're all dying to figure this out. Kraft Heinz and Disney teaming up in a new multi-year partnership that will span entertainment and experiences. So the deal will bring 10 brands, including Philadelphia cream cheese, Kraft mac and cheese, and Heinz, to Disney theme parks, cruise ships, hotels, and resorts. Now, the giants in food and entertainment also plan to create new menu items and condiment stations at those destinations. And the partnership could also extend to films, TV shows, streaming content, and major live events.
I'm just more confused now than I was before that story.
I guess congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know. Coming up, potential toys for Christmas. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. I am super excited for my Lightning McQueen-shaped Kraft singles that'll be hitting the shelves soon.
Is that actually going to happen?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think it opens the door for those types of
Sure,
things.
that
Yeah,
whole
same
partnership.
Like you can have Disney characters on your Kraft, cream cheese and stuff like that.
I'm looking forward to that. That sounds pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
The SpongeBob little things, they had the macaroni that back in the day. That was the best thing ever. Made me
Always
want to
good.
eat macaroni. So I'm in.
Well, stick around, see what happens.
Yep.
Well, when it comes to our cell phones, 1 in 7 Americans say they secretly judge others based on their phone background. Hunter, may I ask what your background is?
I've got Kayla on one
Oh,
screen.
nice.
Yep, and then I've got my landscape of my house and my other.
Nice.
What do you have?
Love it. Yeah, I got Mary on my home screen.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well, it sounds like the survey of 2,000 Americans found that 14% of those respondents say they think someone's phone background it says something about their personality. So the top phone background was revealed to be family members and children, with 19% of Americans reporting that to be theirs. Coming in second, a photo of nature or landscapes,
Sure.
kind of like your house, Hunter. And then third place found to be a personal memory.
I mean, obviously, yeah, that is a very big extension of our personality. I would think, like most people, would have a background that represents them somehow, right? I mean, whether it be a family member or be a landscape or something like that. So we both fit the mold, right?
Yeah, I hope that mine shows that I can. I'm a somewhat good fiance.
Yeah, exactly. See, exactly. And every time you look at your phone, you think about her. So that's pretty darn cool.
So hopefully everybody's got a good background out there.
Yeah, if not, take take a picture of us, put us in your background.
Yeah. And feel free to judge us. It sounds like people are just judging.
Everyone's judging. Why not? Do it away. The holiday season, listen, it's still months away, but it's already prime time for the toy industry.
Yeah, Bradley Blackburn got a look at some of the new toys and trends that could be on kids' lists come December.
At the Toy Insider's annual Sweet Suite in New York, Lori Schacht reigns supreme.
I feel like you're inviting me onto your throne.
Well, it's a Squishmallow throne.
She gathered more than 60 different toy makers who are already in high gear for the holidays.
Most of them are showing toys that are going to be available for the holiday season.
One of the original hot toys, Tickle Me Elmo,
When your child tickles him, he talks.
first hit shelves 30 years ago. Now the generation that grew up with him will find a new, more animated version for their own kids.
They're going to love sharing this Elmo with their kids. It just makes you happy.
Elmo is secretly high-tech and part of a trend.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to pull?
Like this Mr. Potato Head that reacts as kids play with different pieces. A good fit for parents concerned about screen time.
There's still really cool technology in toys, but there's not all the screens that kids are stuck on.
This magnetic kinetics set makes lessons about physics fun.
Force, cause and effect.
And where there are screens, they're intentional.
Smile.
Like a digital camera that prints pictures kids can decorate, or an arcade-style Sonic the Hedgehog that lets families share in 4 classic games.
This is your big gift.
But the real judges will be kids, like Cam and Kira Johnson, who review toys on their family's YouTube channel.
10 out of 10. I like it.
They love anything that squishes.
Some are air-filled, some are water-filled. There's a wide variety.
Fun that kids and parents will be grabbing up this holiday season. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
That looks like a lot of fun. Tickle Me Elmo still being relevant in today's world.
30, 40 years old. Let's go. Keep on going as far as you can. I don't know about you, but every time I go around a toy or something like that, I'm like, I want that in my life still. I'm 30 years old.
I know, Mr. Potato Head, that's always fun. You know, playing with the niece and just, changing out the different, putting an arm in his nose.
Yes, iconic.
It's always fun.
Yep.
Well, hey, stick around. We'll talk about tomorrow's show in just a bit here on Northern Life. Welcome back. When we see you again tomorrow here on Northern Life, we're going to be meeting a 77-year-old who is an internet sensation. She is known as the Museum Rizzler, who has gone viral with her Gen Z-inspired videos at the National Gallery of Art. She's going to be talking about her newfound fame and the team of 20-somethings who are helping to create all of that magic.
Remind me again what a Rizzler is?
It's just kind of like someone who, rizzes somebody up.
Okay, charisma is what it's short for.
Right,
okay.
yeah. So she got a lot of charisma. It says a lot of things that the Gen Z kids out there would say, like, that's bussin'.
Sure, don't know fully what that means, but we're going to find out tomorrow. I'm excited.
Yeah, just be prepared for all sorts of terms you might not understand because we're not going to understand it either.
We're with you. We're in the same exact
But
boat.
it gets your attention to go, what are they saying? Oh, wait, I've now watched this video 6 times.
Now you're connected to your daughter, your granddaughter, whoever. You'll be able to maybe understand them a little bit better.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll bring that to you tomorrow.
That's our goal. But before we go, nothing pairs better with fried ranch than ranch dressing flavored cream ale. Duh.
Of course.
The Minnesota State Fair has shared the new beverages for 2026, and there are plenty of interesting options, of course. There are also a ton of different drinks from companies in our area to find. You can head to minnesotastatefair.org for the full list. Have you seen anything interesting there, Ryan?
I've seen a lot of things. It sounds like, forgive me, Castle Danger, a couple places here in town in Duluth have options, so be sure to find them.
Super cool. Have a great day, everybody.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.